This is Greg Garrett, and I'm here at Gladstone's library in Wales, speaking to you from the House of Wisdom, the Muslim reading room in the library. And today I want to talk about unchristian politics, particularly the politics of division and the problem that we have in America with segregation among people of different classes, different races, different political and religious beliefs. When I surveyed my friends on Facebook, a diverse group of everything from conservative Republicans to progressive Democrats and everything in between, including people faith and without faith, this was one of the things that came up most often. The idea that in a very real sense, in America, we have separated ourselves into gated communities. Whether we live in actual gated communities or not, our lives are gated by the fact that we surround ourselves only with people who tend to be like us and to agree with us. And this is, indeed, truly unchristian. Jesus, as you know, was somebody who reached across boundaries, who in fact scandalized people during his day because of his willingness to communicate the grace of God to people who were not traditionally considered to be beneficiaries of the grace of God. Jesus talked about the importance of reaching out to each other and remaining in community. And in fact, in the Gospel of Matthew, he talked about how important it was for us to continue in community together, even when we hurt each other or disagree with each other. The Apostle Paul, too, understands that our life together is the way that God created us to be. And his metaphor of the body of Christ, in which each of us fulfills an important role, is a central way for us to think about a Christian sort of politics in which we relate to each other and engage each other instead of refusing to even be in the same room as each other. Being here in the Islamic reading room at the library reminds me of a Muslim story. In this story, which is a story about diversity, a story that Muslims tell to try and understand the fact that there are Sufis and Sunnis, and that no one in their particular set of, in their particular part of the world also tends to believe exactly the same. They tell the story that Allah is all-powerful and Allah is all-knowing. And if these things are true, and if we are different, then that difference must be an essential part of God's plan. And I believe this as well. One of the mottos of America, you'll find it on our coins, is E pluribus unum. Out of many, one. And it is a powerful and essentially Christian idea. In the Eucharistic prayer, we are reminded that although we are many, we are one body, because we all eat the one bread. Jesus wants us to be one body, not fragmented and not segregated. And when we choose this, it is truly unchristian.